absolutely no intro. There's no intro.
No intro.
The stream's starting soon. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Laid Back Vape Show. Hope we're all doing well.
All right.
I am last week, and I'm back this week. Hopefully, I'll last for another couple of weeks before I have to go off again.
Yeah.
We heard it was a broken flask.
It's honestly backs. Do my box. They do my boxing.
Get it sorted out, man.
I know. Well, I keep getting the chiropractor, Mick, and he keeps snapping and cracking me and stuff like that. But then it just apparently it's muscle related. But we can talk about that when we get into the whole how's your health thing.
Why not? Muscle related.
Yeah, that's the one. So good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you all. We have Mick who's joined us. It's been a while. Mick, how are you, sir?
They don't let me out much since the accident. How you doing? All right. Good to see you all.
Very good. And you, mate.
Good to see you.
And you. And Kurt, Steve, you guys good?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Getting greyed up by the day, so give it a couple of years and I'll be able to do become Santa and earn some money at Christmas.
I've disguised mine into a black hoodie tonight, so
I've disguised mine into not having one.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it, because it shows at the grave more wearing black stuff. I thought if I wear a grey top, it sort of blends in. So
yeah, it's true. It's true.
Why would you wear something that makes you look older? just asking for a friend.
Oh, what are you saying, lad? Too loud.
Yes, right. I've joined the Dull Men's Club on Facebook today, and they let me in, so it just proves I'm dull, doesn't it? Really?
Is there? Are you? I can't tell if you're extracting urine or whether there is actually.
There is actually a Facebook group called the Dull Men's Club.
Yeah, why do you want to join this club?
I'm sure you lads are getting.
We'll be having a look after the show.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt on getting in there. Oof. I don't even think they'd have to review it. I'll be there.
Yeah, it shows you how dull I might get in, because I even play a game on the Xbox. They're doing pressure washing, so that's how dull
You're in straight away. Just put that.
Yeah, I'll be
We're all pre-approved.
Mr. Intense, he's in. He should be there. He's dull. Mrs. Bogan's in.
We should probably say hello to some people, shouldn't we? Really, it's probably what we do now.
Is it?
Oh, I never checked if there was anyone on the replay from last week. Right, let me just quickly do this.
Here we go.
Right, Mr. Mark. Hello, mate. How are you, sir? That man gets everywhere, does Mark?
Serious pod elbow.
Yeah, Mac elbow, Mark.
You can't see me because I'm behind free red.
Gareth, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. JVJ in the house. Hello, John. How are you? Mr. Deek Duffy over on the books of the face. Welcome, Deek.
Duffy.
Craig D. How are you, Craig? Nice to see you, mate. Then we've got Aaron Cardis, who, if I'm not, I saw him on a show at the weekend. Can't think which show it was. Definitely saw him on a show.
Simon's show.
Was it Simon's?
Simon's
Welcome, Aaron.
Night show with Simon.
Nice to see you. Then we got Mr. Craig Campbell. Good evening, Craig. Hope you're doing good, mate. Nice to see you.
On a break again. On a break, yeah. In a lay-by somewhere. Been there, done that, Craig.
He's been on one since 1982.
Yeah, you like stopping in lay-bys, don't you? I've heard about you.
Metal Vape. Good evening, Metal Vape. How are you, mate?
He actually looks like that in real life.
Vapor Bunny. Good evening. How are you?
Hey, buddy.
Nice to see you.
She's a bit different. She's got a different nose to her picture, but definitely, that definitely looks like her.
Same person, we think. Then we got Mr. Intense. Good evening, Mr. Intense. Nice
He definitely looks like that. That's really
Nicky Maynard. Hello, Nicky. How are you, mate?
He's a handsome fellow, Nicky.
Yeah.
He is. I had a chat to him at Expo.
Yeah.
Very nice man, Nicky is. Then I'm going to keep going down until I see a name. There we go. Billy Lee. Good evening, Billy Lee. How are you? Nice
I've not met Billy Lee.
No, I've never met Billy Lee either. Jane. one of our lovely sponsors. Good evening, Jane.
Bless
How
her.
are you?
Oh, Jane, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Then we got keep going, Mrs. Blazin. Hello, Mrs. Blazin. How are you?
There you go. She's in the Dual Men's Club as well. There's something wrong here.
There's something not telling me, Helen.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not sexist on that group.
No, that would be too interesting. Being
Is it
sexist.
nowadays that you've got to call it the dual persons?
Nope. Apparently, there is a Dual Women's Club.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, that's not
Yeah, but I don't think there's many in there though, because they
No.
don't admit to it, do they, women?
No, it's true. My chat's just jumped. That's really annoying. Andy Carruthers. Good evening, Andy. Hope you're doing good.
Good evening,
Nice to
Andy.
see you. Faxi.
He's famous on TikTok.
How are you,
He's
Faxi?
famous everywhere.
Who, Andy? Or
No,
Faxi?
Faxi.
Faxi's always on
Andy.
Discord. Keeps moaning at me, so I never respond to his messages because I don't ever go on there.
Andy's on TikTok. He's a big TikTok man.
Is he?
Oh, he's got 7 gazillion subscribers on TikTok.
Mm.
And he's just popped in.
Good evening, Ben M. And Birdman, nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing good. Dan, we are on time. I hope you're not talking about me or us because we're never on time.
We were
But I
definitely
think
not on time.
We're not on time. You are. We're not.
I
Great
didn't
Flank,
say-
good evening. How
That's
are you?
definitely not him. He doesn't look like that.
Who else? Who else do we have?
I've spotted Pugs in there. He's in there.
It's Pugs in there. Hello, Pugs.
I don't know if he's mentioned it. He's got a new juice line coming out, but
Yeah,
he already
I've heard rumours about this juice line. Yeah, I haven't heard it mentioned much, though, to be honest. But
I think I
Well-
spotted Graham as well.
how are you, Coyle?
Kyle, he only likes a small Red Bull.
Sure, I saw his name pop in.
Coyle, who said that his health is buggered, quite frankly, earlier on in the chat before we went live.
Who?
Well, it can only get better from here then.
That's true. It's very true.
Where's his name gone? I'm sure I saw
We got
young
hello,
Graham.
BGOX. How are you?
Hello.
Lovely, lovely sponsors. Love our
Yeah.
sponsors. They make me feel emotional and slightly moist.
Snowman.
Snowman's in. Net Graham, hello, mate. Hope you're doing good. There you go. There's Pugs. Look, I missed your message earlier. How are you, mate? Hand pink waving. Jason, hello, Jason. How are you, mate? Nice to see you as well. And who I am getting towards the end now. That is,
Jay-
I think that is everybody that I've seen. Vaping Snowman, did somebody say?
Yeah, Baby
and-
Snowman's in.
And
Where is
Jay's on
Vaping?
clouds.
Hi, Vaping
You did
Snowman. Snowman. And Jason, we did. Welcome. Oh, and Lizzie. Hello, Lizzie. Sorry.
Hi, Lizzie.
Said hello to Lee Joette. Didn't say hello to Lizzie.
Hmm.
Hello, Lizzie. Amazing sponsors as well. Right. That's it. My hand is always waving at someone. Always pink hand's always waving. As long as it's your pink hand that's waving at someone, Pugs, it's fine, mate. It's fine.
Hmm.
Strong hand.
What was that?
Strong hand.
We haven't done what we're vaping on.
No.
What are
Just
we
filling
vaping
mine
on? Mick, what are you vaping on, mate?
We've got some Shattered from the lovely people at Wick Liquor, but I bought it off a discounted website because it's the old label. That is lovely. Some Contra Shattered. It's very nice. Off the same website, I bought this amazing tank, which is all right for $7.99. Cremil 2 War Edition because it has more metal on it.
nice.
It is $7.99
That's
for
all
2
right.
coils.
Bargain.
Not bad.
They
at
also
all.
do a piece. If you watched Benny's show last night, this would be quite boring for you. But they do a piece edition as well. And if you want that one, you're allowed to put a bubble glass on that one.
Mhm.
That didn't focus very. And that's the Ultra gear and gear or whatever you call it. In that, I've got some of that, which is Vamp Vape's Poly Roly.
Oh, what's that like?
It's roly poly basically. It's quite good. That was
Jam.
bought off a bargain. Yeah, Jam Roly Poly. That's what it is. Off a bargain website.
Hey, Scott. Sounds all right. It's good.
XM3 with some tobacco in the Amrique 2. I've been having a bit of a buying thing. You know how you do every now and again. That's my own made tobacco, which is very nice. It's better than anybody else's. Don't let me tell you any different. That's another Albrecht 2, which means small person in German.
I like those. I like those style of drip tips as well. I think they lend themselves to mouth to lunging much better than any other drip tip.
Yeah, it's a really nice tank. That it's got all sorts of different airflow configurations in the box. I found it a little bit tricky to wick, but apparently everybody else found it really easy. but anyway, and in that's some homemade stuff, which is a cowberry soda. That's really nice, real nice fruit. That tastes very much like a commercial e-liquid.
Okay.
And I think that's it for this evening. There's other things dotted about with other stuff in, but I haven't had a vape for a while, so they'll probably be all gurgly, so we'll not play with them. That was nearly Pug's standard, that wasn't it? Really?
Was getting there.
Getting there. Yeah.
I got to sort my camera out.
Forgot about the Arbiter with the Gur, and the Luxex with some. It's got some of that in there. Some Rachel Rabbit from the lovely people in Dispergo.
Lemon pear raspberry.
Where Bill 20 will still get you 20% off.
It will.
And I've made some of that as well, but I haven't started vaping it yet. That was just to replace that other stuff, but it really does need quite a long steep with that cream in it. For some reason, it's gone orange, that one. I do quite like an RY4. So that's probably due for me, really. Otherwise, the show will be over. So who's next?
Whoever you wish.
Go for Steve.
Thank you, sir. I'm on the usual iTank 2 Gen 200 with some Radon inside.
Radon.
And then I've got the Night Q from Schmoant.
Just I've seen a review on them. They look cool, them.
I quite like the look of them. I do like the look of them.
All right. And in that, I've got some from the Jack range. I think it's the Unreal 3's Pineapple and Lemon Lime.
But that's nice. Did I get that one? I think. What did I get?
Very nice. And that is me. Curtis.
Oh, okay. I've got the usual cross free on the go with some spearmint by Elflick. I ran out of juice while I was out today, so I had to grab something.
You bought some?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm on the Empire Grim with some nice Christmassy juice.
Ooh.
From
Chocolate peppermint cream by Legio X. And it is beautiful. Very, very well steeped.
LBVS 10, would get you 10% off on their website. Did you know that?
No.
I did. And it is it's last year's Christmas edition. And it's lovely. Very, very nice.
That's the year before's.
Ian, what are you on? Christmas Pud.
Nice.
2 years older. It's getting the same colour as Christmas Pud, isn't it, really?
Ian Thomas, non-cloudy Ian, is in chat. Right. So I'm on this. Let's have a look at the bottom. Target 100 from Vaporesso. Yes, I know. This is why I don't like vaping on these devices, because I forget what they're called. In there, I'm just going to take it out of the box because that looks ridiculous in a box. It's the Zeus Juice, the smooth tobacco that I like. I want to get amongst some nets, I do want to try some net tobaccos.
They are quite strong. Not for the faint-hearted.
I wouldn't mind trying some. So also, I've on the Centaurus from Lost Vape with us. No, it's not the Suckers. It's the iTank 2.
Dion.
With the Michael Bublé glass. Hello, Dion.
Michael Bublé.
Inside of that, got some newly released today. Unreal.
That looks like that, doesn't it?
It does
look very
like
similar.
That. Yeah, they are. They're not a million miles away. Can't think where they got that idea from.
They've been out for a while, these, to be fair.
Yeah, they have. That one, that Unreal Desserts, which is the passion fruit meringue, or meringue, however you want to say it. It's very, very nice. Also, I'm going to do my first vape on this for a while because I haven't actually tried it since we did all the old flavour testing and stuff. You got Unreal Desserts. My light is being a right spud. This one is banana toffee. That is in my Gen 200 with another iTank 2. I'm just going to give it a quick vape because I literally haven't vaped this for weeks now. I can't remember what it tastes like.
There seems to be a bit of a theme tonight with you. Yes, Ian.
With me?
Yeah, is there a new juice line out or something?
Yeah, Kurt, there might be, mate. This one here, and that one there, and that one there, and another two may well be out now. from today.
What do you mean? These young fellas just here.
They're the ones, Steve. They're the ones. And
that might be the ones, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny you should bring up that image. But yeah, they are available. They're out in salts, as you can see, and short fills, 100ml short fills and 10ml salts, 5, 10, 20 milligram nicotine. And there's some bangers in there. I'm not going to lie. There really, really is.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that. Vanilla cheesecake for me is all right, but I'm not a massive vanilla fan. But the rest, very much enjoying. Very much enjoying.
While we're on the theme of new releases, is there not a couple from our other sponsors as well coming out soon?
It's funny you should say that, you know. It's funny you should say that.
Bar Humbug is really piquing my interest. I think I may be going online or messaging Jane and ordering some Bar Humbug.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If I remember rightly, Sinful is a peach gummy.
Yes, it's like a peach gummy bear, and then the Bar Humbug is like your sweets. Yeah,
so creamy mint.
Sweet.
I think Jane's in chat. She'll.
Cheers.
I've heard rumors that
people
do
just
like a
need to
humbug.
message her. I think if people want those, they can just message Jane and then sort it out from there.
yes.
Yeah.
that's those photos were taken on Jane's fluffy rug.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah,
Fluffy rug
just
in front of the fire.
Just out of the picture is Ian with his bad back.
Yeah, it's funny how Jane started sponsoring the show. Ian's got a bad back, and Jane's fluffy rug keeps turning up.
It's all coincidence, honestly. It's all coincidence.
And
Not sure what's going on there.
have also got a new one, haven't they?
There you go.
No fluffy rug though.
No, we do not know the flavor profile yet. I believe it's being released Thursday. Is that right?
Yeah, if I remember rightly, Thursday.
They will not tell us.
No,
not fair.
It's a Christmas vape, so it's going to be something Christmassy. It's,
Turkey and sprouts.
It is turkey sprouts and
Great.
and blankets.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm sure it's going to be.
What's it
gorgeous,
called? Bromelia. Bromelia.
Yeah.
Which I read into a pagan holiday or something.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Well, like a bank holiday.
No, it is basically Christmas, isn't it?
Right.
Pagan
See.
version of Christmas.
See, I'm not really that deeply into it. I'm never any good at some of those quizzes where you have to put the slogan on the photo.
I only know that because I googled it about half an hour ago.
Net reality.
Oh, Steve's trying to
we're
do
clicking
it.
the same thing.
There you go. Releases Thursday. No spoilers yet. Honestly. Oh,
I'm all right. I'm not anything to do with this, so I can guess if I want.
Yeah.
we don't know.
what would people
We've not even been privy to the information, so it's not like we know and we're just holding out.
Right.
We don't know.
What would people in chat like to see that flavour being? What would you like to see it being that Christmas? In any of those? Well, you know you've Jane's obviously, but Lee Joe X's. What would you like to see it being?
I don't know. Probably not sprouts. I don't imagine
I want it to be Quality Street, the purple one,
Quality Street, the purple one,
or the green one. You know, the green triangle. That one. Either of those, and I'll be happy.
Jane would like it to be mulled wine, and Craig D would like it to be Guinness.
Guinness. He doesn't drink Guinness. He only drinks that other stuff.
And
Let me
Billy
just show you
Lee.
this. I actually spotted this plaque today on my travels. If I can get it up.
40 days.
It was where I live in Gainsborough, Lincolnshire, was the capital of England for 40 days in 1013.
Wow.
There you go. That's the truth. I've always told everybody about that, but that's it. So for 40 days in 1013, I actually lived in the capital of England.
Now you've got a plaque to prove it as well.
Yes.
Chocolate something would be nice. Tomato sauce on a roast dinner flavour. Oh, birdie. Honestly.
Ooh.
I've got to say, I'm not a tomato sauce fan. I'm not going to lie on anything.
No, I'm not.
Brandy sauce. That's a good shout.
Brandy sauce would be good.
I'd like to see a Christmas pudding with brandy sauce. That'd be nice.
It could be something pagan like half-cooked rabbit or something. You know. Got to put yourself back to those days.
Blood of your firstborn child.
Yeah, the smell of crap everywhere. You know, that type of thing.
Oh, maybe. Maybe berry yogurt.
Well, yeah. Cranberry something. I was just going to pick the name apart and guess things out of that. So I got brew, but and she shot me in the
before
foot.
we
with the
go
fact
any
it was
further,
just-
Ian, have we got a?
We have. Thank you,
So you
Steve.
do
We
that.
have. We've got a offering this evening, which will be for the full range of Unreal desserts because it's launch day, and we like to give something away when it's launch day for a new liquid.
Ian likes to give
so-
free shiz.
I do. The bosses hate it, but I quite like it. It will be full range. Winner can choose, or receiver can choose either salts or short fills, whatever they fancy. And to do that, to be entered, you need to put X1 in chat because we're original and we don't use any
ball bags.
It was Family Life.
Oh, I know who that is. That's Sam from work on his son
Right.
probably logged into his YouTube.
It's just about to get booted then.
Yeah, no, that's Sam. That's Sam. X1s are coming in. X1s
Right.
are coming in. There's something, as Sam's here now, actually, there's something that I want to bring up. We're talking about this at work today because we have some interesting conversation. So why is it, and this goes to everyone, obviously, panel, chat, everyone involved, why is it that everybody washes their hands after they've had a pee, bearing in mind that this is if you do not pee on your hands, okay? Bearing in mind, your hands touch way more than what your willy does during a day. So why is it we insist on washing our hands after going to the number ones? Not number twos. That's different. Number twos is totally different.
I've never thought about that. Really.
See, I wash my hands before I go in the toilet as well.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So I wash before and afterwards.
Mm.
I know where my penis has been.
I just thought I'd throw it out there, really. Because
Apparently,
men's willies are gross, Lizzie says.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're not the nicest.
We
to
are
look
pretty
at.
gross.
She's got no children then, Lizzie.
I'm sure.
I know, Craig. I know, mate. I know.
Baby. I'm sure she has a dog. Lizzie.
Who does? Sorry.
I'm sure Lizzie has a dog. I said.
Right.
Oh, okay.
She's got a fur
Loki
baby.
being posh.
Oh, no, she's got a kid.
Daisy Jones is Loki or posh because wash your hands going in and coming out.
Well, it's quite
That
posh to wash your
sounded
hands.
really
I work outdoors, so I'm touching a lot of gross stuff.
Yeah.
Have
But
you
I'd
ever
never
noticed?
thought about it, and I'm not going to stop washing my hands, but
No.
I'd never really thought about it in
No,
depth.
We do it
Unless
because we're told by our parents, wash your hands.
Mm.
Yeah.
You dirty little bugger.
Unless you've been eating unless you've been rubbing your back with that hot stuff, you know, that fiery
balm.
jack stuff. Tiger balm or something like that. That was the first thing you did before you went to the loo, wasn't it?
Yeah, or like me a few years ago, doing a bit of cooking, you know, put a bit of chili, bit of garlic, bit of this, that, and the other, and it quickly swirled my hands under the tap. Then went.
Oh yeah, no.
Have you ever been stood there doing what you do, and you'll be talking to somebody and he's chattering away to you, and then all of a sudden he'll walk, finish what he's doing, walk straight out the door, and never wash his hands.
Yeah.
That and then like just before he leaves, he wants to shake your hand. You're like, "No, you're all right, mate."
Yeah. Pub toilet,
Nice to see you.
toilet.
Yeah.
Terrible place. And I'm not going to lie. I've always been one of them people that looks at those people and thinks, "Oh, just no."
Yeah, I'm same. Yeah,
Wash the
yeah,
bloody
I'm
hand.
same.
It's worse when you're talking to someone and they walk out and it's your waiter and they don't wash your hand.
Well, yeah, that would be a bit worrying, wouldn't it?
It's like years ago when I worked at Sainsbury's, when they used to have a proper canteen where someone cooking stuff. We used to have this big chef guy in there, big fat sweaty guy. And the amount of time he's serving breakfast and he's going like that, and then he goes.
Oh
no! I'll have cereal.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
I'll have cereal. What's Matt Polly saying? Common decency things.
It's
really.
right. Yeah, it's exactly right.
No man wants to shake hands with a man who's been holding his meat. Oh yeah, I agree, Matt. I do agree. It's not. Evening, Kieran. How are you, mate?
I bet Kieran washes his hands. You can tell on the way in and out.
Yeah, he's a chef as well, isn't he? So he's always got to have like pristine
No,
hands.
probably not then.
Well, I think that's everybody's names. We've got Craig M, Craig Dean, and Craig M. Yeah.
We've got Craig M as well. Nice. Bearded Vape God. Good evening, sir. Hope you're doing good.
For those of you who have just joined, there is a offering. So X1 in the comments if you'd like to be added to the wheel quickly.
Indeed. So whilst we're waiting for a few more X1s,
how's your health?
Thought we chat about health. Yeah, I mean mine's not great, but you know, I'm actually fine. I'll start off. Why not? I'm actually fine. My back. My back is the issue. My back will just randomly go into spasm, which apparently my chiropractor tells me is due to the muscles that surround the muscle that takes all the pressure not being strong enough.
Yep.
That muscle takes it. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. I'm on my back for like 4 days because I can't move properly.
And that's
Or is it
driving buses?
Yeah.
You've been doing some adventurous positions in the bedroom and you've hurt yourself.
Scott
Well,
Woods Wood.
And that's when you're in the house by yourself, which is a bit weird.
I kept saying to Deb, if I keep jumping off the wardrobe and swinging off a lampshade, one day I am going to hurt myself. And this is what happens.
Yeah. Wait till I get home and then try it.
Yeah. Do it when I'm in this time, then I'll be able to catch you. Yeah. Well, that's what she said.
So that's me. But otherwise, I'm all right. I've got slightly high blood pressure, but, you know, tablets control that. So that's good.
Why did you ask him to check it? That's the secret.
That's the problem. I didn't ask them. They insisted because I used to drive coaches back then. So I tried medical.
Yeah, mine's due the end of next year. We changed doctors and they invited me around for a full checkup. I said, "Nah, you're all right."
Yeah, I know.
I think I'll be fine, thank you. Well, once they get into you, when you're my age group, they're after you all the time, aren't they?
Yeah, it does happen. Even my age group. I've got the other thing that happened was that pain across here, which was, what was it? Stones. Wasn't kidney stones. It was the other one. Gallstone.
Gallstones.
Yeah, gallstone. Yeah. I had that. That's not nice.
That's from drinking expensive wine. Billy Lee takes cocaine every day. I think did it say cocaine? Oh, codeine. Sorry.
Yeah.
Perhaps you ought to go for the cocaine then.
And Billy Lee,
sorry, I'm in a silly mood.
From your image, you look much younger than me, so I feel for you. It's rubbish.
Yeah.
Rubbish. At least when you get older, you think, oh, never mind.
It might be one of those things, though, that she's not using her image.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. It's really a bloke called Dave.
Hello, Dave. You know that when you fall in love with somebody gorgeous on the internet, and it turns out to be a guy from some African country. Never, it's a picture downloaded off the internet, and you've sent him the deeds to your house. It's happened to me a couple of times. No, I'm not anymore. Bless you.
So you're not engaged to the Prince of Nigeria. Well,
that's right. We've married twice.
Colombian gummies. That's what we need for back pain. Apparently, Colombian gummies. What about you guys, Mick? Are you a healthy specimen of a man?
Can you not see?
5 stone overweight. I drink too much and eat the wrong things. And other than that, there's no scores on the doors. So.
All right.
My back problems. I met a lady from Thailand. It was actually a proper lady from. Well, not that all of the ladies from Thailand aren't proper, but I went to a proper Thai lady, and I've not been back now since August.
Okay, cool.
I've been suffering with my back for 25 years, and it got to the stage in the end where I used to get out of bed in the morning, walk around with. Like your legs over there and your body over there. I was in a terrible state, and it got so quite depressing. Even when you were going in a hotel, you were looking at the pictures to see what the beds looked like and the sunbeds looked like, and it really, it was getting to the point where you start thinking, "Christ, what am I going to do it?" Anyway, I went there, and I went 2 or 3 times, and I was still in a bit of a state. She said, "What's wrong with this? I've still got the pain at the bottom of the back." And what she said I had was a load of muscles like that at the bottom of my spine, all knotted up together. She's got like this roller thing out. And I'll tell you what, my eyeballs were sticking out. And, I think I went every week for about 9 weeks. So, and it's not cheap, but it was the best 700 or 800 quid I spent anyway. It was lovely. And since then, I feel you get your confidence back and you start picking things up and exercising properly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because some of it is inactivity due to the fact that you're frightened it's going to be painful. Because it is very, very painful. Takes your life over, doesn't it? Bad back.
It does, yeah. It's not fun.
But I've been sat on my arse for the last 30 years in a cab, so and I think now as well, the cab I bought this time was top of the range, so the seats are amazing. So you're actually sat in the right position. They're electric seats, so you can just keep pressing the button till it's exactly where you want it. Yeah. And that seems to have made a lot of difference as well. But other than that, I'm all right. I don't think we ought to have Steve, did we?
Hopes and dreams this day.
Hopes and dreams.
What about who wants to go next? Steve, are you good? Are you healthy?
Well,
the obvious things that most people know about.
Within reason, obviously the old ticker. I've had a second ablation done in September, where they're trying to write my heart
rhythm,
the rhythm, so it's in the right way. But I won't know until my next checkup whether that's worked or not, because I've got a little, looks like a miniature flash drive sewn into my chest there, which records my heartbeats, and then over night time it sends the information to this little box I've got next to my bed, which is quite fucking annoying because it's got a little screen on it, and then when it sends information at night time, it starts flashing like a fucking disco. So I've got to put something over it. But so hopefully with my next checkup, they'll let me know what's going on. But it's still, now and again, it'll still give me shit and stuff. And if I don't get enough sleep, like Saturday night, and I got up Sunday morning because I hadn't had enough sleep. I was not tired for the week. The day, fatigued. I was absolutely written off the whole day. So it's not one of those, oh, sleep's good for you because you'll feel tired. It's not feeling tired. I'm just wiped out.
What? Have you got a pacemaker then?
Not at the moment, no. But whether that'll happen, because my dad's got the same heart condition I've got.
Yeah, my dad.
And he had 2 ablations done. He's got a pacemaker, and then literally the week before lockdown, he had a heart bypass done. But that seems to have sorted him out now. You wouldn't, considering he's in his mid-70s and he's he's had a heart attack, blah blah blah, this, that, and the other. You wouldn't know. So, but hopefully,
my dad's got to 87. He was really poorly at 60 years old, and he had the ablation. It was one of the first ever done in the country. It was like an experiment that had come over, and they did it, and then they put him a pacemaker in, so he's 99% electronic heartbeat, and it just controls it.
Yeah, I mean, well, hopefully after this one's done it, because I don't think I could go through another ablation, because the last one I had done, they used a different machine. It was this 3D mapping. Yeah. So it took 3.5 hours, and that was
wow.
It's fucking horrible. I thought the first one was bad, and when they said about this, and because with you're sedated, but you're still technically, you're awake.
Yeah, you have to be doing it.
And after the first one, I felt literally everything. It felt like they were trying to get information out of me for something, And then the second one, I told them about it, and they go, "Well, just keep telling the people they're doing it that you're feeling it, and they'll up your sedation." And I was like, "Well, unless I've got some sort of immunity to get sedated, I still felt everything, and it was fucking horrendous." So if that's done again, I'm going to say to them, just stick me under. Give me general anesthetic, because I can't go through one of them again. But we shall see. Hopefully this has sorted it all out, and I'll be all right. And then and that's about it for me, really, at the moment.
You'll be back to playing football again.
Couldn't do it in the first place, but but I mean, the way it is at the moment, like walking about, I have to take tablets for that, because even just a normal walking the dog in the morning, I can't go at a too big a pace, otherwise I'm totally out of breath. I have to go at a nice slow pace, and I have just one tablet called the Verapamil. If I don't have that one, I could literally just walk across the road and I'll be out of breath, or just walk to the top of the stairs. So this one little tablet does wonders.
That sounds like you got a blockage, doesn't it? Really.
So and when
you had a bypass.
Sorry,
have you had a bypass?
No. Hopefully that's not on the cards. But when I went to my last checkup before I had my ablation done, because the 2 veins that go up there, the arteries going up there, one doctor was kind of like a bit about that. And then after I had my ablation done, I had the next COVID jab, and that that totally bugging me up for a couple of weeks, and then since then, I know you'd be able, you go like that and you can feel your heartbeat, but a lot of times I can physically feel. You can even, I mean, I can't see it now, but you can feel that moving there. So I'm like, hopefully this next checkup, they'll
you'll be jogging. That's
see
it.
what's going on. But hopefully that'll be done.
Apparently, we're all old before a time.
Yeah, they don't tend to do anything till after 3 months after you've had the ablation done.
No,
and then if it's still basically happening, then that's when they.
Thing is, what you got to think is you might have had it done by keyhole and that type of thing, or up the inside of your leg or something like that. But you still have the same amount of operation done inside, so you do need a resting time for it, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, for the ablation, because they go in through an artery in your groin.
Yeah.
And then go all the way up there. Next,
all the way around,
inside your heart. Last time they used electric and this time they burnt, because what they do, where you got your four veins or whatever that go in.
Yeah.
You got like an internal electricity as they call it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's happening. It was happening. The internal electricity was getting into this one chamber, causing my heart to go out of rhythm. So what they're supposed to do the first time, they sort of shocked it around there and supposed to scar it, and that prevents it coming in. That didn't work. So this time around, they did like a burning thing to try and do it, which is fucking painful. So hopefully that's for that.
You're doing good at the minute.
Yeah, man.
That's the important thing. What about you?
Never ask an old bloke how he's feeling, will you?
You've got your diabetes, haven't you?
Yeah. See that stuff's all under control. I've been, I'll be honest, like what I've struggled with last couple of months is mental health. But luckily, I've got a good group of lads and ladies around me that always check in on me. So, and they never failed to put a bit of a smile on my face. This show helped me out as well doing this. But yeah, it's been a weird one for me because I've never ever had anything like panic attacks and stuff before, and I've had a few in a 2-month period. It's been a bit of an eye opener, really. It can just come on at any time, and it could be anything. I still don't know what triggered it.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, Russian standard works. Yeah,
but I think the best thing is talking to people. I think that helps a lot.
Yeah,
that's never been a thing, though, has it, for blokes? You never went to work and they said, "Are you all right, mate?" When I actually feel like I'm jumping off somewhere, and because
I'm fine.
Yeah, it's crazy, the amount of people that have done it. I mean, I've never felt like jumping off anything, but I can understand when you find out that your kids are really poorly, you can understand why that people do jump off things.
Yeah,
but
definitely,
there's no option. There's just no option. You've just got to carry on.
Yeah, it's for me. It's never been that. It's never been a anything like wanting to harm myself, but it's just like being in your own head sort of thing and not liking it. And it's getting the anxiety bit of that is awful because it feels like you're having a heart attack. I ended up in hospital with one of them thinking I was having a heart attack, but it was just a panic attack.
What do you know what triggered it? Nothing. You have no idea what triggered it.
No, couldn't stem it to one thing. I had one. I was the only connection we found was a long distance drive and not knowing where I was going or what was happening at the end of that drive. So one was I was going to going to see some wrestling in London. Not been to London before. Had a panic attack. Ended up in hospital. And the other one was Expo, and I was like, I've done Expo loads of times. The whole Expo weekend, I was wiped. It really wiped.
Really?
Yeah, you weren't great, were you?
No.
You thought that? I mean, to me, that I found that really. When I walk in there, I found it really exciting. To be honest, it's not even anything to do with what's on the stalls either.
No, exactly. Yeah, that's it. And that's why I couldn't understand why it happened for Expo, because I love Expo. Expo sort of like for me, it's like home. Expo, it's like you go see all your extended family, your friends, and it feels like being in a place where you know and you love. But yeah, it was very, very strange, and it was more of a like mentally exhausted, not physically exhausted, mentally. And it was.
It's surprising that it wipes you out.
Yeah.
So the only thing I ever had once, I've never liked having teeth out, and I got laid in the dentist chair, and it wasn't the usual bloke that used to take them out. I got used to him doing it, and it was just this woman. All of a sudden, I started, and I couldn't concentrate, and I thought, bloody hell, what's going on here? She's going to have to calm down, which is probably the worst thing to tell somebody. And then all of a sudden, I just got over it, and I thought, she says, "Do you want to go home?" I said, "No, let's take it out. I've got toothache." Well, she says, "Try and calm yourself down," and then I just calmed myself down and stuck it out. Didn't even hurt. So I don't know. I have no idea why that started off, but it was a weird feeling.
It's weird.
Yeah, and I've had loads of teeth out, but just that particular one. I think it was, and the woman she was so sweet, but it was a bit like, right, I'm going to open your mouth now. This might hurt a bit. This might hurt. And in the end, you're getting ready for it to hurt. And I think that's what set it off, because I thought, well, if that hurts that much, what's it going to hurt like when she grabs over my back tooth and pulls it out?
Yeah.
And then she only went and took it out. That was it. Done. It was just weird. I suppose that's it with your brain sometimes. It just... Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, it's a weird one. I've had I get a bit funny around. I went to the theatre once, and I never go out and do that. I went to see Diversity at the theatre in Oxford.
Oh, that's a panic. That would.
And I was sat there, and all of a sudden, I get really funny around hordes of people. Like if I feel like I'm a bit. I don't know if it's claustrophobia or what it is, but it's only happened to me a couple of times. But yeah, I don't. That's a very strange feeling. I get all sweaty and clammy and shaky, and it goes. It doesn't stay, but yeah, it's just a bit of a weird thing.
I've flown a lot of times, and there's been once or twice when I've got on an aeroplane, and I've thought I'd rather do anything than this. You get this thing about that you might crash, and the thing is that if a plane crashes, you're going to die anyway. So what's the point worrying about it? That's the way I always think about it. But it's just these odd ones that I've got on and thought, God, I can't wait to get off here.
Yeah, I mean,
whether it's tiredness or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like saying that, I mean, that happened with my mum quite a few years ago, because my mum and dad have been on, flights and that for years and years. And then I can't remember where we were going on holiday, and just this one flight, my mum was all in the pain. She was being sick, this, that, and the other, and it took a good few years to be able to properly feel comfortable being on the plane. But it wasn't. It's not as if we'd been on the flight and there was turbulence and this that. This is just as we got on the plane, just all of a sudden out of the blue, and that was it. For like I said, for the next few years, she was, scared of flying, sort of thing. Like that. But that soon went. She's fine now, like. But like I said, that was just completely out of the blue.
We were coming back from Mexico in a storm. With Dominican Republic maybe, and the plane dropped about 100 feet, just straight. It just went woof that, and they're all screaming and that. And I just thought, oh, that was a bit weird. Never bothered me. Never actually bothered me. But I said it's just odd times you get on and you think, I've got a bad feeling about this one.
Yeah. So I always thought about that, when the plane starts moving about and that, and it feels a bit dodgy. The way I do it, I always look at these.
I do that. Yeah.
If they're just walking around as normal, then you think, okay, fair enough. If they're not sort of going, oh fuck me, sort of going to strap yourself in, sort of thing. Then,
But it is the human brain is a weird thing. There's just it's not. It's probably something else that you've got going on in your life somewhere that you don't really realise is actually bothering you that much. Yeah, I know you get to a certain age where you look at your parents and think they're getting older. I mean, my dad very, very rarely rings me, but if he ever does, first thing I do when I pick the phone up, I'll go, "What's up?" Yeah, as quick as I can get it out, because you're imagining that something's happened, and he'll be, "Oh, nothing. I'll just ring up and see how you are," and you're almost annoyed with him because he's rung you up to see how you are when you actually, wasn't thinking that at all.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I think someone was saying that Deep saying he's never been on a plane before.
No, he hasn't.
I mean, like with Helen, until we went on our honeymoon, she'd never been on a plane before, and she was absolutely fine. Like, because some people, if they've never been on a plane before, especially when you get a bit older, you sort of can almost talk yourself into get a bit of a panic and that this thing you don't know what to expect and this that and the other. But no, she's absolutely fine. It's.
Do you think sometimes that's control? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not a
Yeah.
particularly good car passenger because I've driven that many miles on the opposite side.
Yeah.
If I get in with somebody you have your own limits where you would brake
Mhm.
at a corner,
Yeah.
or what you would do on a roundabout, and so you comfort with that. And when you're actually I'd be better off sat in the back, not looking really.
Yeah.
You know, I'd much prefer it.
I'm normally like that, but whenever we get in the car with Helen's dad, it's like every time you get out the car, you do the Pope and kiss the ground. It's like,
Yeah, really. I was a bit like that. Yeah.
bless him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't like the takeoff. That's the only bit of the flying I don't really like.
Yeah.
Not too keen on takeoff.
I like the takeoff and the landing. It's the bit in the middle I'm bored with. Just as soon as you get up there, you think, God, hurry up.
It's
10 hours of this.
It's the taking off the real fast and that. But I remember going away the one year. There's me going, right, it's going to go real fast, and I turn around the other roll. There's my 4-year-old nephew going faster. I'll go with what he's doing.
We went the first. I remember we went the first, but the first large commercial airline I went on was a Virgin, one of them big ones with the upstairs and all that. So all the other times I've just flown on a normal plane. So we get on this big jumbo, and he sets off going down the runway, and I thought he'll be going up in a minute. He'll be going up in it, and in the end, you convince yourself it's not working. It's not going to go up because they're such a big aircraft. They have to get up to such a speed to actually raise them in the air. And I was quite pleased when that went up in there at the end because I thought it must be nearly the end now because you can't see it, can you?
Yeah.
Anyway, we got there and back, so it was all right.
I mean, flying into Belfast a few years ago, it was in there's only like 25 rows of the seats, quite a small one with 2 lots of propellers on each side, flying over to Belfast, and then just coming to
And an
Belfast.
elastic band.
You can see the runway, and because it's windy, the plane's going like that, and you're thinking, oh, nice one, we're on a plane that looks fucking older than me, and it's fucking windy. Jesus Christ.
And usually with the prop ones, they've got them legs that look like a stork's legs, haven't they? And they come up forwards, and they got. You think, well, if he has to go down again, he's not going to land on them things. They're too thin.
You get one of the stewards like that. The wheel go, it's all right. It's just a landing gear. Okay, now. Right, we're at 20 past now. Should we?
Yeah, we should.
Should we roll this, mother? As they say.
Oh,
Another trucker.
good luck, everyone.
There's me saying that. I'm not even prepared myself, so that's a good idea.
Oh, my days.
Let me just bring
CBD and Valium. You'll be good at a crash.
So these are the little beauties that the offering is for. Banana toffee, butterscotch creme, strawberry double cream, passion fruit meringue, vanilla cheese cake. The lucky recipient will receive these. They just need to drop me a message. Ian Despergo on Facebook or Despergo on Instagram, whichever you prefer.
Right, yeah, let's
Yummy.
that.
If you're not lucky on this and you want to nip over to another show that's on at 9 o'clock, I'm sure you might see it again.
What is that show, Mick?
The Late Night Vape Show. It's called that again now.
Late Night Vape Show again now.
Yeah, even the signs up and everything up. But we don't want any stupid people. No stupid people.
No stupid people. No.
Yeah.
Stupid people don't watch this show, so you should be all right. It's only the people that are on the panel that are stupid. Everyone else is all right.
Drop into bits.
Right, give it a quick shuffle.
Ooh.
Oh, right, yeah. So we've got 28 names in here.
28.
And let's go.
Good luck, everybody.
Oh,
Good
what
luck.
do you reckon? Who's it going to be? Ooh.
Jane.
There you go.
Jane. Well done, Jane.
Congratulations, Jane. You've got yourself a nice range there.
You have indeed.
Yeah, they are good too.
Tasty. Message Ian.
Don't be cloning it.
Yeah. Drop us a message, Jane. We will sort that out. Congratulations.
Well done, great.
Let me know if you want them in short fills or salts. I'm going to say short fills, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
And yeah, enjoy. And if anyone else wants to get hold of those, tune into Mick's show tonight. So it's tonight, isn't it? Yes. I'm always confused.
It's tonight at 9 o'clock. Yes. Tonight at 9 o'clock. And we'll be doing, right at the very end of the show to make sure you'll stay for all of it.
Yeah, you got to do it that way.
And if you're not interested, you can't win it either. So that's your out, Shrek. Sorry about that. Jane D of the Totty Shy. yeah, so we've also got something to give you away. Short fills, please.
Certainly. I'll get them sent out for you tomorrow, Jane. Just let me know your details. And yeah, so you can tune over to Mick. You can also, if anyone else wants to get hold of these and they're not lucky enough, you can use LBVS 20. You can use for Dispergo, you can use LBVS 10. For Legio X, you can contact Jane from Shy Tots, and she will sort you out with something special from Shy Tots. And you can also use LBVS 15 for Coils by Scott. Yes.
If you're very lucky, you can have a look at Jane's fluffy mat.
You can with me in the background in severe back pain. And also, and in regards to Faye Presso, just pop along to their Facebook group. It's a great place to be. Chat some crap with, similar-minded people. And check that out as well. Nightbot's been spamming everyone's links in. So,
well, that's very kind. Thank you very much. We could do with a few more subs. And if you are struggling with your mental health, don't not tell anybody.
No.
Please tell somebody.
Yeah.
We all think we're like, no, don't need to talk about it. I'm just as bad. I'm one of these people. I've been through crap. Everyone's been through crap. And you would just sit there and you just think, no, I'll be all right. Worst things happen to other people. That's what you think. But no, just chat to people.
I mean, I'm quite lucky because with Helen, she's absolutely fantastic. So we talk to her about each other about anything, you see. So if there's anything on each of our minds, we have a good chat about it, and that sorts us out. Like Billy, hang on. Billy says there, stick the thumbs up because we've got 58 watching and only 18.
Only got 18 likes. Oh no!
How many got in? 58.
Oh, it's gone down to 56 now.
No, it says 16. But we got a lot of people. Loads of people. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate it.
That's really good. Yeah. That's about 3 times as many as we're going to get. So you've a lot more chance of winning on our show.
Well, it's only that, man, because you're on here, Mick. That's the reason. Right?
Yeah,
I don't think it's that.
We mentioned it last week, and since then, it's just been like, I've got to make sure I don't miss that.
I'm only here for Mick. That's the reason.
I invited myself on. I've done that quite a lot recently, to be honest. I've found this really good therapy for obviously what my family's going through.
Yeah, cool.
Get that.
This is like the highlight of my week. It's gets me through the rest of it.
Yeah, it's always a giggle.
The worst thing for me, obviously, with my daughter not being very well, is that everybody knows my daughter and everybody knows me. So every single person would go out and get really drunk and then get in the cab, even though you're struggling to make it to work. And then want to have a 10-minute conversation about your daughter's illness, thinking they were doing you some good.
Yeah.
I found out in the end the best way was to look round and go, if you don't shut up, you'll be driving this cab. And they go, well, I'm only thinking about you. I said, no, you're not really. You're not helping at all. So just, if you do think about me, just talk about something else, really. Obviously our people are sad about it, people who do know it. But they've got the advantage.
Normality, don't you, really?
You're trying to work. You're trying to work, and it makes you so emotional if you don't watch it. You just want people, it's been amazing for us. I've said it a million times now, and people are probably bored with it. But for me personally, obviously, I had no financial gain out of the money that everybody's raised for her. But it is just like a pair of arms going around you. Amazing.
Yeah, that makes a massive difference, doesn't it? People are amazing.
Yeah, it did to me.
You hear lots of people saying negative things about other people, but at the end of the day, people are just lovely. They are lovely.
Well, you sit and look through TikTok for half an hour. You'll imagine that you're going to go out the house, get robbed, or you're going to be bankrupt by Thursday. This is going to go wrong. This is going to, everything's going to go wrong. In real life, it's thankfully it's not that at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for sure. So we got. Obviously, we've got such a great amount of sponsors now. There's going to be offerings. There's going to be 2 a month, I believe. 2 offerings.
I think it doesn't actually work out to a month every month. It works out every couple of weeks.
Okay.
Okay. So cool. Some months there's only 1 because of the way it falls.
Yeah.
But
it's nice
to every 2 weeks.
One thing I will say though, it's nice to win things, but if you don't support small, because a lot of the juice manufacturers in this country are small businesses.
Yeah.
And I mean, to actually give 5 bottles of e-liquid away, that's probably a month's supply or 6 weeks supply to somebody who's a vapor. And that is a lot to give away. If you went in the shop and bought that at full whack, you're talking £15 a bottle with your nick shot. And it's all right to go on shows and win these things, but you really do need to support these companies, because they will come to a point where they'll give it all away and nobody's bought anything and they're all gone, they've shut. You know what I mean? It's finished, isn't it? So it's nice to win, but it's also important that when you do buy something, don't go to your vape shop and buy the cheapest bottle off the shelf. Have a look at the people that have supported you, you know, and give something back to them, because they can't do this unless you do something for them. And they need to make a living, don't they?
Yeah, no, it's true. That is true. Very true. Do we have a Christmas TikTok yet, Steve?
Toast. Is he doing toast for Christmas?
And Mr. Intense is getting impatient, as is Helen, I'm sure.
He's a man after their own heart.
Okay. I mean, if people want it, they want it, don't they, at the end of the day? I mean, you know, okay. Bear with us.
I'm special guest, so I need it.
Yeah. Quick interlude, everyone. And if you want to dance, please feel free. Let's do
this. One's for Helen.
Waar is mijn tostiapparaat? Waar is mijn tostiapparaat? Waar is mijn tostiapparaat? Waar is mijn tostiapparaat? Ik kan hem niet vinden in de keuken, kan hem niet vinden op het toilet, kan hem niet vinden in de kamer, had ik maar beter op hem gelet. Hij staat ook niet in de bijkeuken en ook niet in de schuur. Ik zag hem net nog liggen in de la 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 la
I absolutely love that. I think it's fabulous. It's nice to know what happened to Jay from Hooked on Funk as well, in it.
Yeah. I wondered why he went quiet. It's obviously his recording career. It's just
that's what he looks like underneath that beard.
It's took off in other ways.
Oh dear!
How can you be? It's like watching the Flatleys, isn't it? If you ever get a bit fed up one day, watch the Flatleys doing the first Britain's Got Talent. You know, when they did the Michael Flatley when they come out. That's it. Cheer anybody up. Yeah, cheers anybody up. And then they went back and won something else, didn't they? They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
People like Mark are loving it. Mark, Mrs. Blazing, they're loving it. They're loving it.
I've actually got it. I've favorited it on TikTok as well. I listen to it every morning.
Every morning whilst you're in the shower.
In the shower, on repeat.
But yeah, Jane would rather have that at Expo than Boom Shakalak. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
with you on that.
Boom Shakalak, we're off for a fact.
Wind your body.
Wind your body. Smoke a Marlboro.
Hopefully.
Number one fruit.
Yeah, I know.
Fruitcake, yeah.
You got people there knocking juice out week in, week out for year after year after year, and then some failing star turns up with a bloke with a cigarette in his mouth, and all of a sudden he gets best fruit.
I know.
I think that was his son, from what I can gather.
It's not. It's never what you know, is it?
Yeah.
I think really, if you actually win an award from them, you'd think, God, I just have to cancel the direct debit now. Allegedly, that's my bloody press pass cancelled, isn't it?
That's all right.
I'll be in the jungle with Farage next year.
Nigel.
Yeah, who is that YouTuber that's in the jungle? I heard something about that earlier.
Never heard of her.
Shrek.
But whoever she is, I think she's going to get a lot of people's nerves, because she just seems to scream and talk really loud.
That's what they do, don't they?
Well, that's what YouTubers do, though. Well, I mean, certainly not everybody, but.
Well, I do scream
on next week, Patchy.
Yeah, Patchy. Yeah.
Next week,
I'm going to get him to sing just for Jay.
What he's going to do is going to bring his mixing gear and he's going to show us how you mix the best fruit.
Yeah, because we all want to know. To be fair, lots of people in chat that really want to know how to mix the best fruit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll come
What
on
was
and
into it?
you'll squeeze a bit of fresh lemon and a bit of strawberry.
Yeah.
You know, that's just occurred to me. I love a pancake. I love a pancake with lemon and sugar. That would be a good vape, I reckon. Hard, probably, to get right, but I reckon it'd be good. Just
I'll whip you
throwing
one
it
up
out
in a
there.
minute. You watch. If I send a check through, I'm going to get best pancake with lemon and sugar next year at the show.
Yeah. Definitely. All right, we should probably go because we were like a few minutes late. We're a few minutes late this end, so we're probably about right, to be honest.
It's 9:10. We're late for our show. Anyway, head over to the Late Night Vape Show and see if you can win some marvellous e-liquid from the lovely people at Dispergo. And you can forget all about the other discount codes for Dispergo. Just use Bill20 for 20% off. And if you don't happen to win some, why don't you just buy a bottle and try it?
Well, the good thing is, if they don't like it, mate, they can always send it back, mate. So
you can always send it back under the Dispergo guarantee, which I think is fabulous. But don't do it 5 times a week because they know then when you vape half of it, they know.
Yeah, it doesn't get used, you know. That Dispergo guarantee hardly ever gets used, which is a good thing.
Right.
Which is
it is, yeah.
It means we're doing something right.
Well, I've got quite a lot I could send back.
If I get a box tomorrow or the day after that said, yeah.
I could just imagine the email. Where's your receipt, fat boy?
Oh, dear.
Ian said.
Right, yeah. So thank you, everyone in chat. You've all been amazing as ever. Steve, Mick, and Kurt, you're all legends. Love you guys.
Fabulous.
Thanks so much for jumping on with us, Mick. And thank everyone in chat for joining us as well. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I will just try and find a button, which is here. There you go. I found it straight away.
There we go.
And we'll see you all next week. I don't think we got a guest, but you know, who knows? Who knows?
Might be lucky.
Peace out, A-Town. Keep it erect. Bye now.
Moist.
Remember.